Good morning, second graders. We are starting a new story today called A Weed is a Flower. It is a real-life story of George Washington Carver. We're going to be learning about biographies this week. Today we're going to learn about some synonyms. Synonyms are similar. We're also going to talk about some blending and segmenting some words. And we'll get some new high-frequency words, so you're going to need your black writing folders at one point during this lesson. So in this picture, which is really small for you, we're comparing birds. So which bird is the highest? We can compare them to which is bigger, snowmen or rabbits. If you looked at the opossums hanging in the tree, you can compare their tails. Who has the longest tail, the shortest tail? That was funny. It should have said long, longer, longest. If you look for the highest bird again, how do they compare? High, higher, highest. That's so funny. Looking through this because it's just going to keep doing that. Whoa, what is happening with our slideshow today? Okay, so we know the 1-1-1 rule. The 1-1-1 rule is if it's one syllable with one short vowel and one consonant at the end, you have to double the consonant to keep the vowel short. So we have, I don't know if you can see this or not, we have wet, one syllable, wet. One vowel, says one consonant, t, wet. In order to keep that to say we have to double that T. If we didn't, and then we didn't take that T out, add that T in, it would say, we don't want that. So, if it does not, if there is at the end, we did talk about this as well, you pretend to drop the E and then add on an ER, because technically the suffix is ER, EST, just like when we talked about with ED. Technically you take the E away and then you put it back in when you put that suffix like ER or EST or ED. The weed is a flower. I'm going to go take a second and pause this video. You're going to get your black writing folder and a pencil so that you can write in your high frequency words. When you're ready to come back, just unpause the video. This week's words are close. That just scared me half to death. That was too loud. Hours, like how many hours are in a day, not the belongs to us kind. Only. Neighbor. Ooh, check out that spelling. Money. Question. Taught. I taught you the 1-1-1 rule this year. Just a funny noise. Okay, so you're just going to read the words when they show up. I'm not going to ask you to spell them, especially the word neighbor. I am 44, and I don't think I spell that word correctly every time. So here we go. Just read the words as you see them. Only. Close. Like the kind you wear, not how you shut a door. Hours. Tick-tock on the clock. Taught. Question. Oh, I don't think that word was on our first page. Money. Neither was that one. Where are all those words? That's interesting. Neighbor. So today you're going to read a book. It's called a biography. It's about a man who used creative ideas to make a new one. This is a really good story. Oh, that was the end of the slideshow. Okay, so I'm going to walk you in how to get into today's learning plan, just in case you forgot from the other day. So here's your remote learning plan for today. You're going to click on this link, and that will get you to the YouTube, which has our lesson on it from today. Then you can go onto our Google site, and again, same thing, just like we do every day in class, you get to go on and be your own DJ for today's lesson. It's not in here yet because I'm still recording. It'll say remote learning plan for March 27th. You'll click on it and get our plan. And if you haven't come back to the site recently, I needed some excitement in my life, so I put in some pictures of you guys because I was feeling like I missed you. You just click back to get to the next section. This part is different. It says you're working on the same word list from last week. However, you now have your own Spelling City accounts. Your account username is 2020 Monique, really your name. And the password is grade 2, no spaces, just grade 2. Once you're in Spelling City, it will bring you to your lesson. We will be using Spelling City to take our word assessments this week. So today, do not go into Spelling City because I don't think everyone is upset. All set up. Just kidding. I know it says hop over and check it out. Just skip that for right now. But there is a word activity board that's attached. So if you click on this, it's going to bring you to a link. This is what I want you to work on. This told you to write your words backwards. As a reading specialist, you never practice writing words backwards. That's why I crossed that out. When you're done with this lesson, this part, this choice board, you're going to work on this board every single day this week. So pick the things you want to start with. And keep in mind that you need to do 8 boxes by the end of the week. The grammar skill of the week is that ER, big, bigger, and biggest. There'll be a lesson in here tomorrow, but not today. Lucky you. And then in math, there'll be a quick link to your math lesson. There'll be a quick activity in Seesaw. And then when you get to be a DJ again, so you can go in, you click on this link, brings you to our home page. You go to Songs for Learning. There's your DJ section again. Today, you should have time after your lesson and doing what's in Seesaw to play a game. I want you to do either a page or two in your old math journal, or make up a worksheet on your own, or play a game. I just kind of want this week to be more of a hands-on kind of activities for you versus sitting in front of the computer for a long time, because I know that's really hard for me to do, and I am not a kid. Afternoon work. If you see Mrs. Kittle and Mrs. LaChance, I believe there is stuff in your Google Drive. Today you're going to write about weekend news. This is a little different. So I've attached the link to get you the assignment. You get to see what I was up to this weekend as well. So I'm going to click here. And hopefully this brings you right into a weekend news document. And it says 10 minutes to write me a story about things you did this weekend. This is what I did. You can read on it later. And that is what your ELA plan is for today. I am meeting with all of your parents all day, so I am not going to be helping out very much, which is why I'm giving you less work than I had in the past couple days. So please do your best. Don't give your parents a hard time. And I will be in touch. Have a great morning, guys.